Do we keep Miles Sanders? Because Miles Sanders, man, this was a redemption game for him. This is really a redemption game for Miles. I'm proud of him. I'm actually proud of and y'all know me. Miles, he was in the doghouse, bro. He was in my doghouse. He was in the fan base doghouse. Seemed like he was in the franchise's dog. He was. But unfortunately, there's business to be had. 116 yards for Miles Sanders, 2 touchdowns, the game winner, filled in, returning back, first game back from IR, filling in for Chuba Hubbard. His future is up in the air. He signed a 4-year deal with the Panthers and was benched. He got outplayed by Chuba. Chuba got his back. They even drafted Jonathan Brooks. Things did not look good for Miles Sanders and his future. I thought they might try to trade him, but they kept him around. But what does Miles Sanders' future look like now after a game like this? Does this change things? Because that Jonathan Brooks injury really changed everything. And I'm a big Brooks guy, but he's going to be missing next year as well. So the running back room is a lot more murky because we know Chuba will be back. But clearly adding a guy like Brooks because of his ability to make people miss was something that they wanted to add to this running back room. But is it enough, today's performance, enough to retain Miles Sanders? Because I think with Brooks gone, man, it's something that you actually have to think about now. What is your thought process now? Because Miles Sanders, he's under contract. However, looking at Spot Track, if they were to cut Miles Sanders, they would save $5.2 million and only have $2.9 million in dead cap. And with a very, very deep running back class this year, and they have 9 draft picks, do they take a flyer or take a day 3 pick on a running back? We see these guys pop. We saw Bucky Irvin was a 4th round pick. He popped. Best rookie running back in the league right now. Nobody saw that coming. Do they go to the draft? Do they cut Miles to save that $5.2 million? Because business is business. Does Miles take a pay cut? And they bring him back. There's a lot of different decisions that have to be made, man. It's not looking good for Miles in his future, but this had to be good for his confidence. I just think that it's going to be hard for them to want to bring back Miles just because of the amount of money they're going to need. They're going to need to allocate assets to weapons, and we definitely know they got to allocate resources to the defense. So, unfortunately, Miles Sanders could be on the outside looking in. But today was a flash of the reason why they got him. They loved his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield. We saw him going downfield, 50 yards receiving. We saw the burst and the running ability. Running the ball today. Carried it 17 times. It's going to be up because the circumstances are stacked against Miles for his chances to come back. That's all I got to say. A deep running back class. And that salary cap savings that they can get. Like I said, unless he takes the pay cut, I think Miles may be gone. For today's performance, does it boost his trade value and they try to get something for him in return? Or is the juice not worth the squeeze and they let him walk? You guys let me know in the comments, what do you think is going to happen to Miles Sanders in our running back position? Do you think we just end up going to the draft and Miles is gone? Or do you think we bring Miles back, he takes a pay cut, and we let him give him one more year until Brooks gets back? And don't draft another running back because we need so much help on defense. Let me know.